In our last video, we left you after some terrible tire trouble that got resolved and spending our first night at Onguma Wildlife Reserve here in Namibia. And we took y'all for a morning ride and out to a hide where we could get a good look at some animals. Came back to the van, had lunch, took a little nap, and now it's time for a sunset ride here at Onguma. And if it's anything like this morning was, it's gonna be epic.
And one thing, guys, this is right adjacent to Etosha National Park, one of the most famous wildlife parks in all of Namibia, here in northern Namibia. And so we've got a couple days here to do some safari rides here at Onguma and over at Etosha. So this should be epic.
Let's go get on our little safari truck.
Welcome to our sundowner drive. So I'll be taking you out on this game drive this afternoon. I hope our guns are loaded and ready to start shooting. We are going out to hunt for the animals now.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Yes. So as we drive around, keep focus on the sides of the road in the bush. It's quite thick. The animals will be seeking shelter because of the heat of the sun this time of the day. So anything you spot that you suspect might be an animal, please stop me so that we take a look and see what it is. So you may stop me at any moment to take photos, and please ask questions. Questions are always welcome. Yeah? So some of the people say that the only way to learn is by asking. Yeah. Okay, so before we come back to the camp, we'll also stop at a sundown place to have some drinks and snacks and then come back after that. I hear already a report on the radio about something somewhere.
Oh, so, surprise, surprise!
So let's head there first and then see what's going on.
Awesome, okay. Thank you.
Let's go. There's nothing different that the other small colleges are not doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a baby in the wildebeest.
It's filming. That's the same, but oh, there's two. No, there's two babies.
I guess.
Oh yeah, there's two babies.
The only reason I thought it might be the same is because the wildebeest is with him.
The wildebeest, yeah.
He wants to be a zebra.
You keep going, thanks, man.
What is there on the left?
No, well, there's several zebra.
Yeah.
All right, we are racing to a sighting, and we do not know what this sighting is. We're told it's one critter of another.
Perceville is keeping it a secret.
He's holding a secret to us, and we're speculating. We have no idea. But since it's only one, we think it could be either a rhinoceros or possibly a leopard. Now, no telling what it is, or even if it'll be there when we get there. But he has taken some shortcuts in the bush, and we are tracking it down right now.
Just take photos for now. Just give chance to the other two.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
right, guys. Well, we were wrong, and it was something we didn't guess, but it was a mama lion and her 2 cubs. And to be honest with you, they're in the bush, in the shade. It's a little bit obstructed, and but there was definitely 2 little cubs there, and we got to look through the bushes.
Fuzzy little faces.
They got fuzzy little faces, Snow's saying, and it is just amazing. We always love seeing the babies. Earlier in the hide, we saw a baby zebra, and that was fantastic in the last video. But there is a line of people coming out to see these baby lion cubs. Wow. Oh, look at the bluebird. Oh, pretty. What is that bluebird right there? Is that a bee catcher?
So this is the heaviest flying bird in Africa. Can weigh between 11 to 19 kilograms. Yeah, that's how big they can grow. You will see them a lot on the ground searching for food, either sitting under a bush just resting under the shade. So when they are startled or frightened is the only time that you see them flying.
Oh, okay.
So they are lazy flyers. And they build their nests on the ground. They only nest during the breeding season, which is our rainfall season. Other than that, they don't have a fixed sleeping place. Anywhere where the sun goes down, they settle there. So it's like they are also doing some wild camping as they go along. Yeah. So they feed on fruits as well, and a mix of a lot of different small creatures on the ground. So if they find a scorpion or a centipede or spider on the ground, that is good nutrition for these guys. Yeah, so they are not that selective. The Bechel's Plains zebra. So in some areas, like what we have here in Onguma, our plain zebra is having 3 stripes. And the mountain zebra is having 2 stripes. But in some areas, like if you go to Kavango, Caprivi, you notice that the plain zebra, they only have 2 stripes as well. So you can tell that they are plain zebra because of the pattern or the contour of the stripes. So with the plain zebra, the stripes go across the underside of the belly. But with the mountain zebra, the stripes only end on the side of the belly. And then the underside is a white color.
Okay.
Yeah. So also the width of the stripes is how you can use to identify the 2 subspecies. The plain zebra, the stripes are thin. With the mountain zebra, the stripes are thick. So it's much more prominent on the bum behind the zebra. So that's where you can get much more clarity. Yeah. Which will be the nest. So they are around here. They are building their nests in the palm trees to be safe from the destructive behavior of the elephants.
Das Fohlenwalche. Du siehst nur vorne dieses Palmblatt dran. Das sieht aus, als hätte der einen langen Schnabel.
So this is part of the ugly ones?
Not this one. The ugly one is called the leopard face vulture. So it has a naked red skin in the neck and the head.
Like a condor.
I'm looking at this one. He's pretty ugly.
No. Poor thing.
So they are responsible for cleaning up after the cats and dogs. but also just general cleanup of the environment of any dying animals or dead animals or some rotting meat. So their digestive acids protects them from getting sick or dying from feeding on this rotting meat out in the wild.
And I guess the cats don't have any problem eating rotting meat either, right?
The cats don't like rotting meat.
Oh, they like fresh.
They wouldn't even feed on a dead animal that is a couple of hours old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they really like it fresh.
Well, we can know there's no cats here.
Yeah. So we know there is no cats.
No cats.
No cats.
It makes it both a safe and a not safe place to be. Because being among them puts you in the same danger as they would be when a cat shows up.
Yeah.
Because when the cats are walking around, they are listening for sounds and watching for movements. So when they see movement, they see food.
Can you show me the bottle? Like up here again. Oh, you gotta show the label. Come on, there you go. Thank you. It's good stuff. Awesome. Nice. So we just had a most beautiful experience watching the sun go down over the Onguma horizon, over the bush, and they brought out some wine and some local gins and some local snacks, and we all just chatted with our new friends, and it was really just a good time, a quiet evening. There was some impalas out on the horizon we could see, and overall sunset, and overall we just had such a learning experience today during this drive. Our guide has been amazing. He set everything up. It was fancy, it was top shelf, it was delicious. And then on the way back, we passed what is sort of like a roof tent camper, luxurious style, called, what is it called, Snow?
The Dream Cruiser, and you can rent it out by the night.
It's the Dream Cruiser. You rent it out by the night. I think they come out and prepare some food for you, some wine. They set it up. It's overlooking a water hole in this particular area. I think the black rhinos and the cats frequent. And so anyway, it's kind of a cool experience where you can just stay out here in the bush over the course of the night.
I don't think we've told you that Onguma is not just for camping. Scattered out through their 80,000 something acres here, they have many different resorts. Two of the areas are campsites for people that have vehicles like ours or rooftop tents, which you can rent here in Namibia. But then the others are like the luxurious tents or fancy cabins or just a full-on resort. You have several options here. And we're not done here in Onguma, but I can already tell we have no problem highly recommending this place. So we'll put their website down in the description. And if you're looking for a wildlife vacation, you need to put Onguma here in Namibia on your list.
Yeah, and we got a sunrise ride around this park again in the morning. And like I told you guys in the intro, we are going to Etosha, the most popular, most famous, world famous wildlife park here in Namibia after that. So stay tuned, more excitement to come. Good morning, everyone. I realize it's dark outside. It is day 2 here in Onguma. And last night we had an amazing sunset experience, a safari ride. It was so memorable. And today we got a sunrise tour right here at Onguma. And so in order to catch the sunrise, we got to get up before the sun. So we're walking down to the reception area to pick up our ride and go try to find some animals. So let's go.
We did 2 with them yesterday.
Well, we did the hide
The
in the
hide.
morning and a drive yesterday. How about you guys?
We just arrived yesterday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't do any in Etosha.
Yeah.
We just did self-drive back. And then now we want to do morning, tonight, evening, and then hopefully tomorrow morning.
How was your self-drive to Etosha?
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's the baby again.
Ready to take on the world.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that baby always tries to stay by the side of the mother
Yeah.
so that it can camouflage well next to the body pattern of the mother. They will have at some point run away from the predator as well. They get caught.
He's big.
I think these were the lions that were roaring this morning. See a impala there. It sees the lion. When now its position too. Yeah. That's why the lion is moving.
I can see him over in the bushes.
You stay on him with the big camera. I got the pocket behind you.
But I
What's
think,
that other one doing?
Nothing. He doesn't hunt. She does, right?
But I think that was a bad choice for this female because that's just an impala. So as she tries to stop the impala,
Maybe she'll see the
she end up
wildebeest.
exposing a position to the wildebeest and the zebras that are here. And there's a male. Just relaxing.
Just staring at the lions to make sure that they don't approach.
Yeah, I think the zebras have spotted the lions as well.
There's definitely a different attitude between there being a predator nearby and then there being nothing.
Yeah,
And they're all relaxed and
knowing that there is a predator here and I know where he is. So when they know where the predator is, they also tend to relax.
Mm.
Like you see with these two, they're just sitting here.
Mm.
Add to sometimes when you have to get away from everyone else. Just find a comfortable space, sit still.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good morning. Anyone in a property? Any sighting? Starting from the fourth right away.
I think it's instinctive.
Oh, he's got a bigger mane than the other one.
One can even say it's telepathic. Yeah, I can believe that.
That's the
That's the female. She lost sight of him. He's following after him.
planning something.
Maybe he's trying to
Push him.
follow the third row that we had.
Oh, he's going right towards the wildebeest.
That wildebeest is gonna bolt.
That wildebeest is looking right at him.
All stations, sighting update.
Oh, there goes that wildebeest. Oh, there's another lion behind him.
Springbok walk.
They got him circled.
One static, one mobile.
No, I'm just kidding, but it'd be cool if there was.
From
A lot cooler if there was, right?
To Ongoshi, Springbok walk, the road from Red
To see a hunt is
towards the
pretty
height.
special.
We haven't seen anything. This is the closest we've seen.
But now they are both mobile towards the height. Follow up on the other lion that was calling from that direction.
Impala running away. Oh no, sorry, Springbok's running.
Before I'm going to the restaurant, I'm coming.
A place like this is good for these guys.
Oh yeah.
They can easily get to their top speed without having to use their brakes or take sharp corners.
As in the open.
Yeah.
Oh, she's stopping. The other one's talking to her.
He's walking right to the zebra.
Maybe they're trying to push those zebras back into the other ones.
So this is a situation like this is where the pride dynamic comes into play. So these two are here. We had a third lion calling from the hide side.
Yeah.
So the others will be approaching from the bushes on the side of the palm trees.
This one's on the move again.
That's incredibly elaborate. And they keep looking at each other.
And Kurt, he's moving.
Yeah, but he's...
So maybe
He's
thinking
fine.
to attempt the hide.
And he's behind the bush.
They have been
Wildebeest is
exposed
coming this
already.
way.
Every move they make is being watched
Yeah.
and noted, so it will be hard now to try and sneak up on these
Hey, they're
animals.
moving to him.
This has stopped. Oh, they've all turned to look.
Oh.
They've all turned back to look at the lions. So I don't know if somebody's in front of them or
Yeah,
something.
maybe someone's out there.
What do you think? Those
Oh,
bushy, are they going
Yeah, the male's walking. He's going to swing wild.
Just move a bit.
Now, would they pick on a small baby zebra then?
Yeah. I don't know if there's a baby zebra in this group, but if they were to see a baby zebra in the group, I think they would be much more motivated.
They would target that one, yeah.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
Perceville approach?
I think the best option for them would have to attempt a hunt while it was still dark.
Yeah.
He's proving useless at the moment.
Where has he gone this time?
Yeah.
I bet that bastard's over there laying under a shade tree.
And then later on he comes back looking for massage.
Yeah.
So this male here is the dominant brother of the two males that have been spotted now. So as he was calling, the other male they found on the other side.
She's scratching it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a nice shot.
Oh, wow.
light.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Nice shot.
And in the meantime, the zebras have approached.
Yeah, you see the ones behind the tree there. They had thought that
Oh,
nice.
Were you on her?
Mm-hmm.
that seems unusual.
That is okay for lions. A tree with that kind of structure is okay for them. It's just those really tall trees that have high branching distance that they fail to climb up.
Okay.
She's still looking at those zebras.
But these ones that are starting to branch very low
Yeah.
are close.
That's
Yeah,
Absorb it all in.
let's just move back a bit.
In the future.
Maybe they will rendezvous.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a third.
The third lion.
Oh, there she just came into the shot.
Oh, yeah.
She trotted in. She's pissed. She's like, what the hell are you doing over here? Nothing to see here.
Ongoshi by
Definitely not three
Springbok Walk.
lions. And do you know, like elephants, do they feel vibrations in the ground?
Yeah.
Oh.
They feel vibrations in the ground using their feet and also their trunk.
Oh,
This one's
wow.
getting a lot closer
And
right here.
lions as
A
well?
lot closer. This is a picture.
Don't be shy. It really looks big.
You can hear him drinking.
He's very much on edge today. Good boy.
It's beautiful, honey.
They're enormous.
They're just little.
While doing a bushwalk. And each time they find them, they get up and run for their lives. So,
The guineas are coming.
That was funny when he was walking over, he got his paws wet and he quickly just... And will they try and catch these birds?
not really. They are tricky to catch, so that trying to catch them means spending energy that is important for catching much bigger animals.
I think you really. I really think it's not as a major deal as you think.
Oh, how cool.
Sorry.
Is that a Namibia thing or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I only know because of some South African friends, so I think it's a South African thing as well.
Okay, so
Just had these sort of baked cookies and...
They're like cake biscuits.
well, we all have
American
different
biscuits, not
words
your
and terms
biscuits.
for things anyway, right? So,
Yeah.
like we call them fries and you call them crisps or
Yeah,
chips,
Yeah.
and we call it chips. Yeah, so
Biscuits.
biscuit. Yeah, it's all
But
different.
we found these are great for traveling because they don't go moldy or expire. You know, 'cause they're just dry. There's no humidity or moisture. in it.
And then we had food poisoning or something like we got stomach issues.
Yeah.
And that
and
was
that,
great.
that helps
Yeah.
us as well.
Just take it.
And if you find one up in a tree, you have plus minus 5 minutes to kill it before it goes down and hides
wow.
behind the bush.
Okay.
There's something I think laying under this tree, unless it's a big root.
So then we did some more driving. We spotted some more wildebeest, some more zebras. We come up on a few giraffes, and then we stopped for our little morning coffee, hot chocolate break out in the middle of the bush. We could just see for miles and miles. And another cool thing about this ride was our friends we made.
Yeah.
Olga and Alec. They live in Barcelona now. They're from different parts of the world. They've been down here for a few weeks, so they gave us some good tips, including getting one of these books. So now we're going to be able to check off when we get all the animals, and we're going to know the names of them. So they also gave us some tips on some places they've been. Their trip is sadly coming to an end, and they have to head home. But one thing they did tell us, because I know some of you may ask, they did rent a rooftop truck here. So they come to the campsites in a rental that comes set up with everything you need if you want to do this at campsites like we're doing it. And he said he paid roughly 1,000 euros, so $1,000 or so per week for that rental. So just in case y'all were wondering.
Another incredible ride through the safari. We had a great time this morning. We saw several animals, including we saw, what were the dogs? They weren't hyenas, they were
jackals.
Jackals. We saw a couple jackals.
Jackals.
And but we saw a mix of different animals as we drove through, and we've learned so much, and we're going to try to share some of that as we go through. But guys, we got to go take a break because we are headed to Etosha this afternoon for an evening ride in Etosha. So a whole nother park. And this couple we rode with today, they have already been there, and they said they saw rhinos and elephants and all kinds of other cool stuff. Now this is the nature, so we don't know what we're gonna see. But
Let's go find out in a little bit. We need a nap.
Is that a kudu?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a kudu. Male kudu. Yeah, he's still pretty young.
Yeah,
The ones that just completed one cycle. Just about
Why is he stamping his foot?
between 1 to 3 years old.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!